tomorrow. I'll have more in weather. Daniel?
Thank you, Lauren. Well, it's a roundup of wanted men and women across the state, with local agencies cracking down on people who have outstanding warrants. News 3's Clay Falls accompanied Brazos County Sheriff's officers this morning, and he now joins us from the news center to tell us why only 24 people were taken into custody. Clay.
Daniel, the Brazos County Sheriff's Office hunted 70 subjects who'd had warrants dating back to 2009 and 2010 and were only able to apprehend 4. It turns out the low arrest rate isn't really that unusual. It's not a visit most of us expect at our front doors, but local police and sheriff's deputies were counting on an element of surprise.
Sergeant Villa with the Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
We have a warrant for your arrest.
During News 3's time with the Sheriff's Office, we only tracked down one woman who'd had an outstanding warrant for theft of service. Sergeant David Villarreal decided not to arrest her on the spot, and she turned herself into the jail a few hours later.
That was actually a business lady, and so we understood that she had some customers there and some children issues. So we try to be considerate with that. We know where she works, you know where she lives. We actually have a good address on her.
Other homes weren't so successful.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Many doors weren't answered, or the person being sought had moved away. It's oftentimes a guessing game to figure out where these suspects exactly are. During the warrant roundup, the Sheriff's Department typically finds one person out of every 8 to 10 doors they knock on.
Sometimes they actually give us wrong addresses, or they give us relatives' addresses. Sometimes they do end up for financial reasons or other reasons. They just end up moving.
The Brazos County Jail's processing area stayed busy. This man was also taken into custody during the roundup.
If you have outstanding warrants still for your arrest, we are going to continue to look for you, and at some point in time we will find you.
And of those 24 people arrested, there's still more than 3,500 active warrants on the books. Daniel?
Thank you, Clay. Well, the warrant roundup continues until March 11th. Area law enforcement had been promoting an amnesty period for about 2 weeks. And now to a story of